Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks Search and Destroying Weapons DLC video. In this video we're going to be taking a closer look at the new control handle that we have here in game. Now I've been getting a lot of questions on how to use it, how to set up the mouse aiming, especially for the machine gun. So I thought we'll do a video on it. I'll show you guys how you can use this, whether you want to control it with mouse or if you want to use WSAD to control it. I'll show you guys how to use it with the machine gun, and then we'll also build maybe a dual autocannon and see how we control that with mouse and the control handle too. So let's jump straight into it and let's get started. So starting off, let's go and build the first one, which is going to be the machine gun using the control handle. Now, of course, you probably want your machine gun to move left and right and up and down, so you're probably going to need some pivots. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using some velocity pivots. I find they work the best with the mouse aiming. Once again, your mileage might vary, you might prefer to use robotic ones. One advantage that I find the velocity ones have over the robotic ones is velocities can do a 360-degree turn, whereas the robotic ones can only do 90 degrees in either direction. So that's why I prefer to use these. So we're going to grab one of those and we're going to go up, up and across and one more across. Now, ideally you'll probably think, well great, we can just add a pivot over here and then add a machine gun on top of that. Now you can, but ideally you probably want your machine gun to be centered on the actual mount here. So to do that, what I like to do is just go across by 2, grab the pivot again, and then place it over here. That way you can now see we're going to mount the gun over here on the middle and it's going to be centered. The next thing we'll need, of course, is going to be the machine gun. So let's go and grab that. So we're going to place the machine gun right in the smack center of our mount here, and then we're going to add some ammo on. Now make sure when you are placing the ammo down that it doesn't line up with the little blue box. You can see here we've got a blue box. If you rotate it on the ammo, you've also got a blue box. Make sure it is lined up with each other. The last part we're going to need for the actual gun itself is going to be a control handle. The control handle works exactly the same as a seat. It has all the same settings, same composite, on, off, numbers, everything, which I think is really cool. You can even go on there and put a hat on if you want to, pilot mask, headset. It's very compact and you can use it for firefighting, searchlights, whatever you need to. Now that we've got that on, comes into the logic part. Now we're going to need a battery, so I'm just going to get that out of the way because of course we don't have infinite electricity, and now we need some way of controlling these velocity pivots. Now you could just connect the look X and look Y directly up to them. However, I personally prefer using function blocks. That allows me to adjust the sensitivity of these to however I want them to work. So what we're going to do is we're now going to connect our look X and look Y. The look X is going across and your look Y is going up and down. So look Y into a function block and then into the pitch. Look X into the function block and then into the pivot or the rotation. Once you've got that done, you can then click on your function block and do X times 1. Now we're going to start with 1 and I'll show you guys what that does later on. We'll leave it like that for now. Once we've got that on, a couple other things I recommend you change. One is obviously connect your trigger over to your gun. Now I've actually rebounded my trigger from spacebar to left click. That way I can shoot and move my mouse with just the mouse, which is I think pretty cool. Along with that, go onto the seat and change it from toggle to push. That way you can control the rate of fire. Once we've got that, double check everything is connected. You have got electricity on your pivots and you can go and spawn this in. Let's go and see how this is going to react. First things first, can I turn left? No, actually I turn right. What about up and down? Up and down works. Okay, so now what we can do is go on to where we have the pivot. Okay, so we've got pivot over there. This was the incorrect direction. I could obviously change the direction, or I can go onto my logic block, which is over here, the function, click on it and do -X. Spawn that in again. Should now work. Right, left, up, down, so on and so forth. Great. If I was to go and aim and shoot, currently nothing is shooting because I haven't loaded my machine gun. So let's go and load the machine gun. Okay, let's go and put some incendiary rounds. That should be quite fun to see how that typhoon is going to end up in a few seconds. Cool. So you can really have some fun with this. Now, if you find this is too slow or if it's too much for you, it depends how you want to work with this. But if you want to change the sensitivity of it, that's what you can use these function blocks for now. So for example, let's say it was too quick. It was going up too quick and going down too quick. I can change this to 0.5, okay? I can do the same thing on my rotation, times it by 0.5. That way it's halving the input. So now, see how long it takes for it to go to the right and how long it takes to go to the left? Yeah, so you could really wait quite a while for it to get there. Or you could do the opposite to that. You could click on the function block and change it to times by 2. That way it's going to be much more sensitive in comparison to what it was before. Let's gain. Yeah, there we go. Much more sensitive, isn't it? That's actually probably pretty good. And we've already finished our rounds. So guys, that is how you can do it with a smaller machine gun. Once again, you do have the option to change your trigger here. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's go and build something a little more fun. Let's go and build a dual autocannon that is controlled using a control handle. I think that's going to be quite fun. So we're going to do the same process we did before. We're going to build a little bit of a mount here. Maybe let's go down by one more. Delete that. Grab another velocity pivot, stick it over there. Fantastic. And now we can go and build our autocannons. So I'm going to build a little bit of a base here. Let's go and grab the autocannon. Let's use the light autocannons and we're going to put some ammo. Now, we could put this facing forwards actually, or we could do it facing inwards. Cool. So we're going to stick it over here. We're going to face this up like this. We're going to face this one up like this. This way we can actually have a look at the rounds coming out of this thing. It's going to be quite cool. Once we've got that on, we need some ammo. So let's get some drum mags. Now we could use a junction piece underneath it. I'm actually pretty happy just using one of the small drums for now. And let's go and stick that on there. And let's go and stick this one on here like this. And then we're just going to go and connect all this up. I mean, we could get around doing it a different way, but I'm happy with this like right now. We could move this and have it go down like so. Like so. And then you grab it and you could do this actually. Like that, and another one like that. And then you can get rid of these and grab a belt piece, like a corner piece for example, just over here. Put two of those down, one there, and one here. Cool. Let's go down one maybe, like that. We're gonna go here, let's use a key switch as a sight today, why not? And let's go and grab the control handle. I've got the control handle here already, and let's go and stick that in right. This is gonna be insane. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Light autocannon. Let's put incendiary rounds in both of them because that's fun. Happy days. Let's go and connect our trigger over to our fire and fire. Make sure our trigger is on push. Great. And now we can grab two function blocks. Now, the cool thing is that once you've built this, you can literally just copy these function blocks, or you could also even create a little microcontroller like I've created and I've got in the workshop for my examples and then I'm using. So you can create a little microcontroller and make this even smaller, which is quite nice. So let's go and connect the look X in there, and remember look X is rotation, look Y into there, and that's for your pitch, which is over there. We will need a battery, so let's grab a battery. Use a large one, why not? And let's grab the electricity. Now we need to connect electricity up to our autocannons. Jump on there. This is going to be quite fun. Okay. Man, it's insane. Okay, it's a little bit slow for I might want to adjust my sensitivity on that. So let's go back to our function blocks. Let's go and just do times by 1 for now. Small that in again. Let's test that. Oh yeah, so good. So you can put these at the back of ships. You can put these on the back of your plane. You can put this on your truck, and you can just see the rounds flying everywhere. That's so cool. And you could, in theory, you know, use this control handle for absolutely anything you want. You can even do AA with this, so we can go and maybe fire at some planes. I don't think we have any ammo left. Just be careful of that exact situation there. And you saw I went kind of through the bottom because I actually pivoted myself a little bit too far down. So just be aware of that. But usually you won't have that issue if you're in a truck or a car or something, because I'm on the ground. That's why I have that issue. So guys, we're going to end it over there. I hope you have enjoyed this quick little video explaining how to use the new control handle here in Stormworks with the weapons DLC. Let me know what you guys think of the video by a thumbs up. Obviously, if you don't want to miss my future content, make sure you are subscribed and you click the little bell icon. Got so much content ready for you guys coming very soon with this new weapons DLC here in game. And until the next one, we will see you then.